Today we are in one of the biggest food hubs right here in Kuala Lumpur, and that is Chinatown. Today we are going to be trying out the top tastings. We're going to be having fusions of Indian, Malay and Chinese cuisines that go back centuries. It's going to be a mouth-watering episode. I hope you're ready. Let's go.
Made our way to Petaling Street, which is the heart of the Chinatown. This is where the main market is, where you're going to find the best street food. As you walk into the Chinatown, there's just this long street. Either side you have souvenir shops, lots of bags, shoes, different textiles and clothes. And we're gonna make our way right into the center where all the food is. I'm absolutely starving. Let's see what we can find. So we have just found this guy who seems to be making pancakes, and he has like a makeshift cart with just an umbrella.
Yeah, pancake. This one.
Oh wow.
Oh wow! It's a coconut.
No, coconut smaller one. This one peanut.
Peanut pancake.
Peanut pancake.
Wow. Look at that. Look how he's just putting the batter, the sugar.
Yeah.
Look how it actually just becomes super crispy. It's fluffy in the middle, crispy on the outside, and the smell is heavenly. The batter is also super thick, and then when he puts the layer of sugar on top, wow. One piece.
Okay. 250.
250. One coconut pancake, one peanut pancake, 250 ringgit. Wow.
Like 2 ringgit 50,
Yes.
not 250.
No, 2 ringgit 50.
That's
And
crazy.
as you can see, the coconut pancake, it's more of like a smaller one. And the peanut pancake, you can see it bubbling on the top. And it's becoming this crystallized color with the sugar on top. It looks divine. Thank you. Ooh, we got our pancake.
40 years.
40 years.
Last time young man, now it's old man.
No, you're not an old man.
What is your name,
My
sir?
name is Bond, James Bond.
I think I've heard of you before.
Yeah.
James Bond.
Yeah, that's my brother.
He
Ah.
sounds familiar. He
My
sounds...
brother is 007.
Ah.
Oh, so you must be 008.
Okay.
Look how many people are lining up for these legendary pancakes. He's had 40 years to perfect his craft, so they gotta be good. Thank you, Mr. Bond.
Yeah. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm about to try the peanut pancake first. Ooh, he just made it right in front of us, so it's really hot.
Whoa.
You get to see all the peanuts
Oh, it's
in
like
there.
falling
Ah!
apart.
It's like a fold over pizza, like
Exactly.
a calzone. And it's just the toppings of choice are crystallized peanuts. And oh, the smell. If the smell doesn't get you, I'm sure the taste will.
Looks like a pizza.
It's gooey on the inside, but on the outside you got the crunchy peanut. This is absolutely divine. I mean, the way he made it, it's absolutely perfect. Ah.
Wow. All the words that end with Y kind of come to mind. We just got crunchy, nutty, gooey, mushy,
Yummy.
yummy, deliciousy. Is that even a word? It's so good. What a way to start this tour.
You know what's so hilarious is we always start our food tours with the dessert first. Next up is our beautiful little coconut pancake. You can just smell all the delicious ingredients. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There's fresh, thinly sliced coconut in there, and it's got the crispy bottom, so you get both like mushy and crispy on the outside.
Oh, where do you come from?
We come from South Africa.
Oh, South Africa.
Yes. You're so good. You're like a magician.
Okay, thank you. Bye, have a nice day.
Thank you, you too.
Bye, thank you. See you again.
What a way to start. It's amazing because there's such simple ingredients. You got a little batter, some sugar, some peanuts, and it just turns into this tasty treat. Wow. Okay, let's go see what else we can find.
Since we've moved around a lot this year, one of the biggest requirements we need is health insurance.
That's why we'd like to thank Safe Doing for partnering with us on this video.
So many of you have asked us about it since traditional health insurance in your countries usually don't cover everything and they're normally 3 times the price.
We've been using Safe Doing for over 2 years now and we cannot recommend it enough. Our location is always changing, but our insurance stays the same.
Whether we're driving on a motorbike on the craziest streets of Vietnam or eating off the street in Thailand and getting stomach bugs, we're covered for instances such as medical emergencies and day-to-day hassles. Most of you traveling to Europe and you're missing some luggage, Safety Wing covers you for absolutely everything, so we don't need to worry on our travels.
You can sign up while you're already traveling and it's accessible all over the world. Plus, everything is 100% online. So click the link in the description to get started. Okay, back to Chinatown. We've been to Chinatowns in so many different countries. We went in Bangkok, Manila, Ho Chi Minh City, and here. It's so interesting to see how each one is a little bit different.
What we love about food in Chinatown is that it's so distinguished to the flavors of the city that we're in. As time goes on, this Chinatown is getting busier and busier, and there's so many people. We can see the hungry look on their faces. They're ready for some street food, and so are we. And as we're walking through the Chinatown, we can actually see the Merdeka 118, which is the second tallest building in the world, coming in at a whopping 678 meters with over 118 stories. So right now we've come to a very special restaurant, which is actually a fusion of Malay, Indian and Chinese cuisine all in one restaurant. And that's super special. We get to tick off all 3 in one go. We just got our menu, so we have to scan it and see what we can order.
So we have just ordered our drinks. We got a iced tea for me. We got a lemon tea for Chev.
Oh, salad.
Thank you. Wow.
Look at the flavors of this dish. So I think I ordered the Indian version of mee goreng, which is stir-fried yellow noodles with heaps of sauce and flavor. And Devin went for the Hainanese chicken chop, which is massive. It's like a dark, rich flavor. You know that it's gonna be good. And it looks slightly spicy. I gotta get my big bite. Whoa. Holy moly. The spice comes after, but boy, is this like, it feels like it was cooked in charcoal. You get like a burned, like grainy, deep flavor. I'm gonna try a bit of the pork, and I've even got a little chili on there. That chili's hot. The pork is perfectly braised. The noodles are covered in this thick soy sauce.
The Hainanese chicken is just covered in the sauce with onions, there's some corn, carrots. Oh, it smells so sweet and saucy. Look at the size of this chop. You could use this chop as a plate. That's how big it is. And it's heavy. So it's like a giant chicken schnitzel, crispy and crunchy on the outside, but really soft and tender on the inside, and then it's just covered in the sauce. The sauce is everything.
I think I could order this every single day. Look at the color of these noodles. Wow, that was a 10 out of 10 meal. The winner has to go to that mee goreng. That was
Absolutely
fantastic.
We're gonna head back into the center of Chinatown. Let's see if we can get some dessert.
We are on such a foodie mission today. And what better way to get to know a country other than through the food?
Usually like short on the back and the side. Just a little bit shorter on top. Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, thank you. We have just found this lady over here who has her cart right in the center of Chinatown, and she has a speaker which she's recorded her voice or something. We think it's like the menu. She's chanting what's on the menu.
Hello! Wow! that looks so good.
What is it made out of?
Rice flour, we cook by rice flour.
Oh, rice flour. Wow. Ah, peanuts.
Yes.
So he's got all the peanuts that's been
Yes,
crushed
all the peanut.
down and putting it over the rice flour, which is like the squishy thing. It's super chewy.
Chewy. Oh, okay. Nice.
What are you saying on the speaker?
It's called mochi. That is a very good.
You see, now we know.
She's chanting. That is very good.
Really good, really good. Okay, we have to try.
This speaker is just bringing in people off the streets. Let's try it.
冇辦法，因為我哋
Thank you so
Thank you so
much. Thank you. How long have you been here?
more than 50 years.
More than 50 years. Wow. Second generation. So it must be good. Thank you. 6 ringgit for this. Absolutely amazing. Now this is the real deal when it comes to dessert. She's even got her face on the label. What a lady. So we're about to dive into our little chewy chunks of tradition. That's what they've coined their little pushcart stall as, which is so perfect because these little mashies, I think that's what they're called, are covered in peanuts, crushed peanuts.
It's so squishy. It's so squishy.
It's squishy and it tastes like I've got a huge chunk of bubble gum where you just want to keep chewing and blow a bubble.
But it's like peanut buttery.
But it's covered in peanuts. It's so tasty. I must admit, I really liked these peanut butter bombs of delight. He says it's a weird texture, but he's still eating it.
It's a kind of snack that you could just keep walking around and just keep eating. Perfect for today. Are you Kim? I'm Kim.
Oh.
So how does it work? We get the tofu.
Yes, that's the.
Oh,
I'll get the hot.
this is the most popular. We have seen that this is the most popular place in the whole of Chinatown, and this is a hot soybean curd. And here they have this giant tank, all of the soy milk.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you, Kim.
Ooh, look at the way it jiggles. Wow.
240.
Wow, look at this. Thank you. Have a good day. It's so soft.
Look at that. Okay. Throughout today we have seen people here and we literally had to wait in a line. It's really, really hot. I can hardly hold this. And look at how it jiggles.
Having a soybean dessert is not really popular where we come from, but here in Southeast Asia, it is extremely popular. And as you can see, it's a first and second generation father and son shop, which is actually really sweet. So we can tell that it's going to be divine. Let's taste it.
So the soybean curd is ridiculously soft. Like if I just touch it, it just absolutely breaks apart. And they have this brown like sugar syrup that they pour over. Look at that. And that kind of gives it the sweet flavor. What I love about this is people buy it, and if you can see behind me, they just stand at the shop and have it quickly. You stand for a few minutes, you eat it quickly, throw it away and continue on your day. Where all the other places, you kind of grab your meal and you take it away with you. So it's kind of like a fast food stop. So let me give you my first impression of this dessert. I cannot believe how soft it is. It's slimy.
Whoa.
It has a very like distinct savory soybean taste. Very similar to a flan.
Interesting.
But like a warm flan.
Flan. Ooh, I like it. It's so easy to have, especially after all the food we've had today. The sugar syrup kind of tastes like tea, like black tea. And it's actually quite inspiring to see these desserts being perfected for so long and to still see a smile on their face every single day to new customers. That's so special. Keeps everyone coming back.
Hello. Oh, I love this.
Yeah, I love this. Okay. Oh, regular. Oh, you have. Okay. Yeah. Big. Do you want the thick one or the thin one?
Thick one.
Okay, let's do.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, only big one, yeah.
Yes.
So you big one as well.
Small. No, small. This. This one. This one. Thank you.
Thank you. This lady is an absolute champion. She was doing it so quickly, I couldn't even film her in time. Just adding the sauce, putting the ladle in the broth, cooking the meat quickly, the noodles. You can just see she has done this so many times for years and years.
So we are getting a fresh beef soup. This is a really big bowl of soup. It cost us 10 ringgit. It's got very thick noodles, but thinly sliced beef, a beautiful brown broth. Oh, this is spicy.
Oh, not too much.
Wow, I think that was a bit much.
You're always trying to find a balance between meat and noodles, and it has to be correct for the first bite.
There we are.
Okay, that's the one.
Look at that. Okay, here we go. From the moment it entered my mouth, it was an explosion of flavor. I think it's slightly salty from the soy that we put in. I'm going to try a little bit of the broth. If you have a cold or a flu or anything like that, I think one sip of this will cure you up instantly. The spice level is perfect.
This place is clearly very popular and everybody here is really happy, big smiles on their face. They say it's really good, so let me try. The meat is so soft. It's kind of as soft as the noodles are really, because it's been cooked absolutely perfect. Not overdone or underdone.
And I think, as you can see from behind you, she's now completely sold out. So we just got the last batch. We're so lucky.
So we have just finished our noodles and it started raining. We're one street outside of the Chinatown, so now we have to kind of run in the street. As we said in our previous video, it rains 200 days a year here in KL, and now we're experiencing that. So let's take a run.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to make a run for it. As you can see, I'm all ready to run.
Ready to go? Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is what could happen. Everyone's kind of hiding under the shelter.
Look at the state of me. The rain here is no joke. Oh, and that was like 5 seconds of running. I'm finished.
Okay, so we found a sweet old lady who was selling umbrellas.
She is so clever.
What a
She's
champion.
making money today.
And we had so many of you in our previous videos saying you need to buy an umbrella because it rains here a lot.
We listened.
So we've done that now, and I think we will. Oh, it went down my back. Oh no. Oh, it's all the way down my back.
This is chaos. This is actually chaos. The rain is not stopping. Like, it's literally pouring down heavier and heavier by the minute. Woo! Oh, this is a lifesaver, 100%. If it weren't for this, we would have been sopping wet. We would have come home looking like soggy bread.
It doesn't seem like this rain is going to stop at all.
No, it's not.
But I think that ends off our video today. We've had such a jam-packed time here in Chinatown. We've loved every second.
Our bellies are so happy, so satisfied, and we're really happy that we got to taste a bit of Malaysia. And of course, what better way to travel than through the food? So please don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed this video, like it, and we'll see you in the next one.